Hey guys, my name is Griffin. I'm here watching Love Island Season 8, Episode 3. This is the first time I have ever watched Love Island ever. My friends told me to watch it. They said I would really like it because I am a big fan of reality TV shows. Where I left off, just so you guys know, the bombshells basically came in and tore everything up, started making out with people, lots of kissing, lots of playing games wrong, like cornhole. On top of that, just a bunch of insufferable behavior from a certain person named Bryce, whose haircut is awful and his style is awful, and I just don't like him. I'm sure in real life he's a great human being. I just do not like where he's coming from, and I don't trust him. We found out that Kenzie and Officer Sexy Pants are vulnerable, whatever that means. I know at some point the audience votes for stuff. I think I did miss one of the votes. It is whatever. We will find out what happens, though. I think we should start right now. I'm watching the preview of what's going to happen tonight. Kenzie is shitty. That is what's going on. Kenzie is shitty with her first pairing. So yeah, we're at the point where Gabriel chose Beatrice, and Kata chose Zach. Zach is the one that was paired with Kenzie to start with, and now she is very shitty according to the preview. We will figure out what happens this episode as far as that situation. So Kenzie is talking with Melanie, and she's like, I'm so over it. And then Melanie said, I'm so over him. And then Kenzie said, yeah, I'm so over him too. And then Melanie was like, yeah. And then Kenzie said, he wanted somebody with dark hair. And so now we're circling back to the thing at the beginning where she was all obsessed about how Zach said he wanted somebody with dark hair and she has blonde hair. She's a blonde. I don't think for 1 minute she is actually a blonde girl. She just dyes her hair that color. Give us a little bit more in this season and we'll see those roots come out. I guarantee it. So Anaya and Beatrice are discussing her choice to explore the connection with somebody else, Gabrielle, explaining to herself why she is not paired up with Officer Sexy Pants anymore. Somebody pointed out on the internet that she's got the Invisalign, and now I can't stop seeing it. So Beatrice, and Gabrielle are speaking Spanish and Portuguese. Now, me, as a Spanish minor, I'm able to pick up on quite a bit of what she's saying without reading the captions. And just like knowing that much about it, it's still making me feel somewhat uneasy. That whole discussion, especially without music, is disgusting. Like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm like walking into a room that I shouldn't be in. Is that what this show is? And I feel like that's what this show is. It's like feeling like you have just walked into a room that you shouldn't be in. Also, I'm going to bring it up again. They need to turn those mics down. The ASMR with the making out. I can't do it. It's so... Zach and Kata are up in this little pillow area talking for the first time since they got back. And the narrator said, don't worry, they've got Bryce up in the bedroom with minions on his iPad. That was so funny. Minions on his iPad. Oh my god. I hate Bryce. I also saw some of this discourse online where people were like shipping Zach and Bryce together. And I could see where they're getting this just because Zach said, it's going to be a little weird without Bryce watching over us while we make out, but I'll get over it. Okay, so now Beatrice is going to be talking to Officer Sexy Pants about her decision for the first time ever. So Officer Sexy Pants is making a really good point where he said, you didn't think stepping on the red dot would break up the couple, and then now they're playing a very specific song having to do with this situation. Okay, Officer Sexy Pants, what do you think this is? So he just did a confessional where he said that he would never in real life dating be in a situation where he is seeing somebody and then he's going to be next to them as they are making out with somebody else. This is Love Island. Decorum is out the window. We are back after the break and all of the girlies are meeting each other right now. Oh my god. Okay, this is really showing us the kinds of people we're dealing with right now. Kata said that she is from New Hampshire, and then she looked at all of them in complete silence. And then she said, do you guys know where that is? And they all were like, no, I don't. Like, honestly, Kata might be the smartest girly here. So this B-roll of Zach and Kata kissing, like, what are they, like woodpeckers? Just like, at least the volume is off. Oh god, okay. Right as I said that, the volume was on. All right, so Zach just came up the stairs and asked to talk to Kenzie, and Kenzie said she doesn't want to talk. After Zach walked downstairs, she said, ew. And then she said she's so done talking about it. As I have said the last 2 episodes, we'll see about that. Gabrielle loves to just like lick the bottom of their mouth, like their chin, before he like goes in for the kiss. Like, see, I feel like Officer Sexy Pants and Kenzie like each other, or they're trying to. Okay, yeah, so Kenzie and Officer Sexy Pants definitely kissed. So we have Kata and Sincere talking right now, and I know that Sincere is totally checking stuff out with Kata, even though he does like Melanie a lot. He kind of made this metaphor of having 2 fish when you go fishing, and you could put the both in the icebox, you don't have to throw one back. Kind of a douchey comparison, but you know what? Hell yeah. Beatrice and Zach are talking right now about what he should say to Kenzie if she would allow him to talk to her. I think he is wanting to apologize for how he made her feel, which, I mean, not the worst move in the world, honestly. We all know how Kenzie is, so like, who knows if she'll ever forgive him. And then Kenzie's over here trying to prove that she has been learning more than one language, but she just said the basic, like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, y tú, like, after she told him that she was learning Italian. Kenzie and Gabrielle are having a good conversation. She thinks that Gabrielle likes him. I think Gabrielle's being nice to her. And there is a difference, believe it or not. Trinity, Bryce, and Zach are all talking, and Trinity is basically telling Zach that she would just leave Kenzie alone. She denied talking to him twice. I think that was really good advice. I honestly think Trinity has a really good head on her. She basically said, I don't like to kiss butt or kiss ass. And Bryce right after said, I do. And honestly, I will give him that one. That was funny. Don't get used to it, Bryce. And get a haircut. Anaya and Melanie are sitting here talking, and Anaya, I think, just revealed to Melanie that Sincere had talked with Kata for a while, and she's pissed because Sincere hasn't talked to her yet today, and now she's kind of seeing red because she's feeling like she's losing her couple. I think this is going to be the main drama of this episode. Melanie, I feel like, has something that we have yet to see unleashed, and we probably will, hopefully soon. Kenzie's talking with Trinity about her little chit-chat with Gabriel, and she said, it made my kitty purr a little bit. This is funny, but disgusting at the same time. They are about to play a game. It seems like it's going to be like a truth or dare type of situation where they jump into the pool if they don't want to do it, I think. I'm not sure. Trinity had admitted to, giving someone, like in the back seat while their mom was driving, and her excuse was it was daylight savings time. You know what? I hate daylight savings time like the next guy, but I'm not doing anything like that in front of my parents. What? Huh? I'm not gonna say what all of these questions are, but oh my god. Disgusting. We're toward the end of this challenge, and I purposefully did not tell you what all of the questions were because they were kind of gross and probably would get this video taken down, but they were kind of wild. So like, I would suggest going and watching that if you have not. I don't know why you would be watching this video if you haven't watched the episode, but yes, go back and watch that. Some interesting tea, some shade, some stuff that they all learned about each other, and I think might help them make better decisions in the future about their couplings. We got Melanie and Sincere about to talk to each other now about the situation with Kata. Melanie is kind of being a bit much. Like, you make the decision for yourself if you want to be coupled up with me. And he keeps saying, I do. And she's just not giving it up. Like, I don't know. She's valid for being upset, but like, Why keep egging it on after he's told you over and over and over? In my opinion, the discussion that he had with Kata was not that bad, and he also was not lying about the content of the discussion. I don't think he's really done anything to defy her trust. That might be a hot take, but I don't know. She's so upset with him that she says there's nothing he can say, so then why are you talking with him? Everyone watching them have this discussion is kind of iconic. I love that. The side hug. Petty. Melanie's petty. I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe more petty than Kenzie. Maybe more petty than Kenzie. The episode is over, and there's not really a lot to unwrap from this episode. I personally do think that I enjoy how messy it's getting. I have been told by some people that know the show very well that it gets crazier and people do get messier, and I am totally sure about it. I'm sure of that 100%. Like, you get more bombshells in there, it's gonna get a little crazy, especially if the production is meddling in whatever they are doing. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on social media, I am Griftastic1 on most social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and then also on Twitter, I have my fan account for Survivor called RizGodWatch, RizGodWatch. I might change the name soon, I might not, but that is where I am right now. I am a RizGod stan, so I will come clean as that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.